Ladies, this one is interesting. The corpse of slain rapper and MC Goonew was presented on stage at a nightclub. In a now viral video, partygoers can be seen standing around the stage, taking photos and playing music while the rapper's deceased body was propped upright behind the DJ booth. It's reported his mother did approve the unique homegoing, but fans say the display was obscene, distasteful, and disrespectful. So ladies, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think that this was the wrong way to remember somebody who has passed?
Well, don't they do this in certain cultures?
It actually became, I don't think it was cultural necessarily, but it did become popular in Puerto Rico, where they prop you up and put you in your family's dinner table, and that's how they would say goodbye. Or we've even seen some on motorcycles, kind of propped onto a motorcycle, standing in a corner of your home. This became a thing. We saw a lot of this, but this is my thing. His mom has since spoken out and said that this is what her son wanted. So to see that people thought it was distasteful or disrespectful, I would honor what someone wanted, and I honor this mom. I also think people grieve differently. I'm not gonna judge this mom for how she may have been grieving her son. Maybe it sounded like a radical thing to other people, but this is what she said her son wanted.
Yeah, I think they just didn't announce it, and so people that went was kind of like, wait, and if you have never seen anything like that, you like, wait, what? I remember my cousin passed, right? And I went to a funeral home with his mom. And when people, like you said, people grieve differently. So we were sitting there, we're making the arrangements. She says, you know, because he was murdered. And she said, I want him to stand up at the funeral, and I want him to be looking down at everybody. And I said, she's in mourning. We're not gonna do that, because we're not gonna do that to our family.
Right.
It's like, just take a beat.
Yes.
And that's what happens, you know what I mean? So some people take a beat, but this should have actually been announced some type of way so that the people that came didn't think, because you know, you used to just seeing like a viewing, you see, you ain't thinking this person's standing up. So I think that's what it was. And even the club, they put out a statement and basically was saying that we didn't think that it would be a response this way.
And because people grieve differently, it's always important, in order to garner the reaction that you think this deceased person deserves, to give the heads up.
Right.
I was at a dinner one time, and the mom of a friend of ours, clearly very, very disturbed and shaken by her child's death. We went to the dinner to kind of be together and you know, offer support. And in the middle of the dinner, she told us that the little cup, like a little, basically a cup beside us, was a little bit of the ashes, so that her son could have the last dinner with us. In the middle of dinner, at such an intimate setting, it's really hard to display the type of reaction she wanted while you're kind of taking in whatever you feel about that in the moment of eating. It was just, it was a lot, and I remember it created a tension that was not shakeable. And, you know, some people were kind of like holding in a laugh, some people were grossed out, some people were then just busted out crying, and it was worse. So I think that it's really important in general, not just this type of a setting, but in funerals, like, let people kind of have an idea of what they're gonna walk into, so that it controls the temperature of the room.
Right, right. It's a hell of a way to remember somebody, I'll tell you that much.
Yes.
You know,
Absolutely.
It's different.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You guys are acting like this is normal. Like, what is going on?
It's not.
I mean, we've seen it before, though.
Yeah, we've
never seen it before. I remember the first time I went to a funeral and it was an open casket as a child. It traumatized me. I couldn't sleep for weeks. It freaked me out. I think it's not for everybody.
Nope.
I don't think it's for everybody, and I also don't think it's sanitary to have in a club full of people and you're charging $40. I mean, yes, we all grieve differently, but...
No, I'm with you.
No, but we said it should have been a heads up. This is what,
of course.
This is what the, you know, and I don't think people just didn't know about it.
Yeah.
You know, give people a choice.
Yeah,
let them
give
know.
Them a heads up.
You know.
For sure.